Roblox drama! Has anyone seen David Baszucki lately? Is he okay? Is he fine? Because he just got hit with some absolutely terrible news. Right after Roblox had just launched their Star program that would skyrocket their profits, the Chinese government says, no, Roblox, we are not letting you get our children like this. And bam! Children are now only able to play games for 3 hours a week in total. Just why is China doing this? Just what do people think about it? And just what are the Chinese kids going to do with their 3 hours a week? If you play Adopt Me, you're gonna spend those 3 hours just speed trading as many trades as you can. Well, we've got the scoop to keep you in the loop. Let's get right into the drama. This is what could be described as a worst case scenario for Roblox in general, because the reason that Roblox was expanding into the Chinese market previously with their new Opium platform is because the Chinese gaming market is probably the biggest market in the world, even bigger than the United States. If you think about it, it makes sense because Roblox gets to like double their profits by doing barely anything and just being able to support all the hungry children for Adopt Me pets in China. And along with that release came a sweet, beautifully animated video that was something like Disney Pixar would make, the next big Luca. Well, Roblox probably spent more money on that animated short than the profits they're gonna get in total from the Chinese citizens after this brand new law that was introduced by the government. The Roblox RTC Twitter account explains it best when they tweet news. Roblox developers in China are scrambling as China is in the process of banning kids from playing video games online for more than 3 hours a week. Are you kidding? I play games on the toilet for more than 3 hours a week. They say China was an untapped market source that was ruined. And they're right, it was an untapped market source. In fact, one could relate them to a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria pizza, where the pizza's been untapped, it's been beautifully preserved for all these years, just ready for you to eat it and take a good bite. But then, oh no, the purple guy from Freddy's Fazbear comes in and he's like, no sorry, my friend, you can only eat one slice of this pizza for 3 hours every day, and by the time you get to the second slice, the pizza's already cold and ruined. That was probably the worst metaphor I've ever come up with, but it works. And they reference an online article here by KTLA5, which is like some LA news site, and we're gonna go through it because they got some interesting info in there. By the way, check out this dumb little image here where they've got, oh, little Timmy 32 in China. He's probably like 8 years old, and look at him. He's got guns from big boy games. Oh, that photo is the reason why we gotta shut down the entire nation. Well, we're done. Roblox is not dangerous. They're gonna have big boy 18 plus gunfights. No. No, I'm just, it's a stupid image because it's probably like one kid came up out of like 50 adults, or maybe that kid's like one of the parents' sons or something. I don't think it's very representative of like the general, like what minors would play in China. Or maybe it could be, I don't know, but I feel like that could be a bit biased there. Anyway, the article says China is banning children from playing online games for more than 3 hours a week, the harshest restriction so far on the game industry, as Chinese regulators continue cracking down on the technology sector. Someone high up there, maybe Xi Jinping, got a few of his rare pets scammed in Adopt Me, if you know what I mean. Oh, probably got knocked off his island a few too many times in Roblox Bed Wars. Oh, naughty, get good, skill issue. Minors in China can only play games between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Fridays, weekends, and on public holidays starting September 1st, according to a notice from the National Press and Publication Administration. Wow, imagine having specific times set by the government for when you can participate in gaming. That is really, really rough. And that's one of the main things that I really hate about this. It's like the government is trying to like parent the kids instead of the actual parents. They don't trust the parents to do it for some reason. That limits gaming time to 3 hours a week for most weeks of the year, down from a previous restriction set in 2019 that allowed minors to play games for an hour and a half per day and 3 hours on public holidays. Wow, it's getting worse. Like eventually that you're not gonna be able to play games at all. In fact, then it's gonna be the opposite. Then you're gonna have to contribute to shutting down games and like smashing their headquarters. You wanna go into the negative gameplay time. This is apparently a screenshot from Steam in China or something. from back in that time when that restriction was in place. And as you can see, you've got playtime exceeded. Ooh, you can't play this game between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. on the following day. Uh-oh, you gotta take a break, otherwise the big bad government's gonna break down your door and arrest you, little Timmy. That'll teach you to go touch grass. The article then goes on to talk about cool monetary stuff, which I'm sure you're all cracked up about. Woo, stock market, yeah! Tencent is like the biggest like games company in China and probably the world. They own like, I can guarantee they have shares in many of the games that you play. Earlier this month, Tencent said it would limit gaming time for minors to 1 hour a day and 2 hours during holidays, as well as ban children under the age of 12 from making in-game purchases. The company issued the curbs hours after a state-affiliated newspaper criticized the gaming industry and called games spiritual opium. Oh, well, if games are the spiritual opium, call me an addict. It's true, I am addicted. But that didn't stop me from turning out fine, Mum. And then they go on to say last month, authorities banned companies that provide tutoring in core school subjects from making a profit, wiping out billions in market value from online education companies. I don't know why it went on to that, because like, last time I checked, online tutoring had nothing to do with gaming, am I right? When was the last time you played a video game with your tutor while learning numbers? Yeah, it never happened. But this news would be absolutely terrifying to me if I was a kid over in China. Like, come on, 3 hours a week and like a maximum of 1 a day. That's disgusting, right? To be fair, from the sounds of it, that is just online gaming, except literally like 99% of games nowadays is like online sort of stuff, or unless you're a single player scrub lord. No, I'm kidding, you do you. But a lot of people commented on this sort of thing, specifically under the RTC's Twitter post. Sharkblocks, for example, said impossible to enforce, replied to by Kaneko Kitten, who said it's China, they will enforce it heavily. And I gotta agree with Kaneko Kitten here. China is real big on that sort of thing. Like, they don't want you circumventing their authority in any way, so they're gonna track down however you bypass it, and they're gonna slap you. What I think they're most likely doing is that they're pressuring the gaming companies themselves to enforce these sort of things, and if the gaming companies don't, then they get a massive fine from China and all that. So I exaggerate when I'm saying they're gonna break down your door and they're gonna take away your entire family because you played 5 extra minutes of Roblox Bed Wars yesterday. No, they'd punish the company instead. And of course you could use VPNs, wink wink, if you wanted, but I don't know how good they are with like detecting those. I'm not some like crazy hacker man, anonymous genius. But just them doing this is a clear sign that they're really not into video games for children in China. They want to raise big boys who apparently go out and touch grass. And I don't know how I feel. I feel like gaming, like, I feel like it really helps, like, with children. It helps develop a lot of things. But why you gotta be the fun police? Like I said earlier in this video, why can't you just leave it up to the parents to teach their kids stuff? Or do you not have any faith in the parents in your country? Like, why do you have to parent for them? And I think that's what's, like, really stupid here. Like, them trying to enforce, like, home rules on individuals and the children over there. I really do think it's stupid. And now a lot of people are saying, oh, this is gonna ruin gaming. Oh, geez, oh no. Well, it might just only ruin Roblox. Because apparently, according to the China Daily, in an article released in March, they talk about how Tencent released their 4th quarter financial sales and stats and all that. Players under the age of 18 only accounted for 6% of the company's domestic online gaming gross receipts, with gamers under the age of 16 accounting for approximately 3.2% of their total gaming income. So really, that's actually tiny. Like 6% of people are under 18. That's gonna be like really not that much for most online games. And I say most because what is one online game platform that is specifically marketed towards probably people under 18? Yeah, it's Roblox Wobu. So yeah, the one company that's catering to all those under 18s. There goes all those under 18s. Oh, poor Roblox. After all the effort they put into it, the free promotions, heck, they gave out free Luobu balloons that I still see noobs wearing for like 6 months later. Like, they're putting real money into that. And so I don't really know where Roblox goes here. Like, maybe in future we'll see them start their own Chinese party where they can like try and challenge these things in government. Maybe they could become the government and then implement like a Roblox-wide education education school service where like everyone has to use Roblox for their school learning. That would be pretty interesting, and I could make some pretty fun gameplay videos on that. Or we could also see Roblox just like completely abandon Luobu. It goes from Luobu to Ghostubu. That was horrible. And we don't hear anything from it like ever again as Roblox slowly pulls out of China. I don't know. Or maybe they'll do totally fine. Maybe they're gonna rely on like the bypassing people who use those VPNs and stuff. But in which case, if they're using VPNs, they can already play like the Western version of Roblox. So I can't really see them playing Luobu anyway. But still, 3 hours a week, their servers are gonna be real busy with all the children finally being able to play games. Woo! Like the joke I made earlier with the Adopt Me pets, you're literally gonna have to like schedule out your trades for the week. And like when you go to school, you talk with your friends and be like, okay, we're gonna trade this exactly. It's at 7:05 p.m. and then I'm gonna head over to this server and trade with you at 7:08 for your flying mega neon dragon. Anyway, I do feel bad for the people over there because I really wish they wouldn't do that. I do think it's an overall negative for the whole gaming industry, like as a whole, and especially the children over there. But anyway, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will catch you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye!